Today we'll be dealing with signs, adding and subtracting integers, and I'll be using a number line to show how easy it is to play around with signs. Let's get into it. Let's take a few examples and use the number line to solve them. When using a number line, you should look at the signs as direction, not just as symbols. And using a number line, you should always start at 0. So let's consider this example. -6 plus 4. So we start at 0, and we have a 6 and a 4. So it says 6, but on which direction? On the negative direction, which is on the left. So we'll count 6 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here is where we meet our 6. It says plus 4. So it's a 4, but on which direction? The positive direction. Meaning from this point, we have to count 4 points to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means our answer has to be 2. Not just 2, but way, or in a negative direction. So meaning our answer is a -2. Let's take a second one. The approach is the same. We start at 0. It says 3. To which direction? To the negative direction, which is on the left. 1, 2, 3. This will meet our 3. It says plus 8. It says plus 8. 8 to which direction? To the positive direction, which is on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means a 5 is our answer. A positive 5. Because it's on the positive side. So this is our answer. Let's take a third example. The approach is still the same also here. We start from 0. It says 6, but on which direction? The negative direction. Count 6 points to the negative direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are at -6, and it says -2. So meaning from where we are standing, we should add 2 additional points, but from where? To the negative direction still. So it will be 1, 2 again. Then it lands us on an 8. So the answer is an 8, but on which direction? The negative direction. Let's take a final example. We'll start at 0, and from 0 it says a 3 on which direction? To the negative direction. 1, 2, 3. This is where we are. Then it says a -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where we are. 1, a 7. It's a 7, but on which direction? The negative direction. One way to master this quickly is that if the signs are different, keep the sign of a bigger number and subtract the small number from the bigger number. Let's take A for example. The signs are different, so I'll take the sign of a bigger number, which is a negative. Then I'll subtract the small number from a bigger number, meaning it's 6 minus 4. Then I'll get a 2. Then this is my answer, which is exactly the same as this one. Let me write it down for you. If the signs are different, then keep the sign, or I should say take the sign of a bigger number and subtract the small number from the bigger number. And another one is that if the signs are the same, then keep the sign or keep the common sign, then add the two numbers or add the numbers. Like in this case, -6, -2, the signs are the same. So I keep the sign, which is the same, then I add both the numbers, which is 6 and 2. So 6 plus 2 gives me 8. So this is the answer, which is exactly the same as this answer here. Let me put it on writing. If the signs are the same, then keep the sign, the common sign, keep the sign and add the numbers. Let's try these activities together. So as for A, we can see that the signs are different. And if the signs are different, we take the sign of a bigger number. And in this case, the bigger number is 6, and it carries a negative. So we take a negative sign. Then what we do with the two integers, we minus or we subtract the smaller one from the bigger one. So meaning it's 6 minus 2. Then we get a 4. Then 4 is our answer. -4 is our final answer. Same applies to also B. B, we're having two different signs, so we take the sign of a bigger number. The bigger number in this case is an 8. 8 carries a positive. And what do we do with the integers? We subtract the smaller one from the bigger one. Meaning it's 8 minus 4, then we're left with a 4. Then the answer is a positive 4. Let's take the third one. And as for this one, we can see that the signs are the same. So if the signs are the same, we just keep the common sign. And what do we do with the integers? We just add them. So meaning it's 5 plus 2. Then this is a 7. Then our final answer, it's a -7. And here's our final one. Here's our final one. It's the same as C. It's the same as the third one. So we keep the common sign, which is a negative, and we add the numbers. So meaning it's a 5 plus 3, which is 8. So our final answer is a -8. And sometimes these questions are sometimes placed this way. Let's go and name it E. This is no different from what we've been doing, just that there are new rules to be introduced. So take this to notice. A plus multiply a plus is equal to a plus. A plus multiply a minus is equal to a minus. A minus multiply a plus is equal to a minus. And finally, a minus multiply a minus is equal to a plus. In fact, let me change the color in here for the multiplications. So meaning when you multiply a positive and a positive, you get a positive. When you multiply a positive and a negative, you get a negative. When you multiply a negative and a positive, you still get a negative. And when you multiply a negative and a negative, you get a positive. Now we can tackle this question. So the first thing to do here, I would say take out the brackets like this. And you'll notice that there's a plus and a minus in the same place. This is where it brings us to this. So this means it's a plus multiply a minus. And we know that a plus multiply a minus, it's a minus. So our answer here will have to be, for this part, our answer here for this part, it's a minus 3. And we know from here that if the sign is the same, we keep the sign and we add the numbers. Then we've kept the sign, which is a negative. Then we add in 5 plus 3, which is an 8. Then our answer is a negative 8. Let's take another one. So let's tackle F. You're always free to pause and try it yourself. So we know that from here we just take out the brackets like this, and we spot this part where the two signs are fighting for one place. Then it takes us here. Then we know that a negative times a negative multiply a negative, we get a positive. So we know that here it will be negative 20 plus a 7. Signs are different. So if signs are different, we take the sign of a bigger number. And in this case, the bigger number is a 20, and 20 carries a negative. So a negative we take, and we subtract a 7 from 20, and we'll get a 13. And this is our final answer. Let's take the last two questions. So here we're dealing with 3 integers. And the best way to tackle this one would have to be to group. Let me rewrite the pair just grouped. And we know this is the same as a positive 24 minus a 30. And the signs are different, and we take the sign of a bigger number. And the bigger number in this case is 30, and it carries a negative. So we take a negative. Then from 30 we minus 24. We are left with 6. But we are not done. We're still left with the 7. This 7 here. Then from here, the signs are the signs are the same. So we keep the signs. We keep a common sign. Then we add the two numbers. Then we get a negative 30. This is our final answer. And here's our last question. Here's our final question. And you're always welcome to pause and try it. So from here, we know that we group. So I'll group these two. And I'll rewrite. And I know from here, I just drop down the brackets. It should be like this. Then these are fighting for a spot. So it's a positive times a negative. A positive multiply a negative, it's a negative. Meaning our answer here is a negative 15 minus 14. The signs are the same, so we keep the common sign, which is a negative. Then we add the two numbers, which is 29. But we're not done. We still have a 9. We still have the 9, the negative 9. So the 9, we bring it down. and the signs are the same, and if the signs are the same, we keep the common sign, which is negative, then we add the two numbers, then we get a 38. Then now we're done. That's the final answer. I will leave you with the question and we'll correct it on our next video. So yes, that's the question. Yes, that's the question. See you on the next one. See you on the next video.